And good morning, Rajah Scholars and Champions. On this Tuesday morning, May 26th, lots of things happening this week, so let's get started. First, thank you again, Rajah that. Thank you for spreading positivity, respect, integrity, determination, and excellence. As I looked at all of the social media last week that so many of you sent emails and Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram posts, you can see several of them here on the screen. These are all things that you sent out to our classified staff to thank them for all that they do to help us have a successful school. So thank you. I appreciate you spreading that wonderful kindness to all of our staff. What are they up to? Well, today's what are they up to is Mr. Pimentel. Mr. Pimentel says, well, I've been running like never before, hoping to get quarantoned and in good marathon shape by the end of this. I've also been doing puzzles with the family. He has run marathons in about 2/3 of all of our states, and his goal is in the next couple of years to run one marathon in all 50. He's getting pretty close. Way to go, Mr. Pimentel. And then as you see, Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. What a great puzzle. This Wednesday, tomorrow, is Decision Day 2020. More information tomorrow on the broadcast about tuning in at noon so that you can watch our Decision Day college sign-up day. Mr. Gomez had sent out that Google form. You guys have responded, and the counselors have worked hard. We're ready to share that tomorrow. And our counselors also want to share with you 6 tips to help you manage stress during the school closure. First, tip number 1, prioritize good sleep hygiene. Develop a relaxing bedtime ritual, a mindful moment, deep breath, stretching, no cell phone. Those lights will keep you up. Go to bed and wake up around the same time every day. Avoid excessive caffeine and expose yourself to bright sunlight the first thing in the morning to help you be wide awake. Then the second tip, maintain a regular routine. When things are as unpredictable as they feel right now and out of your control, your body may produce an abundance of the stress hormone, adrenaline, and cortisol. So over time, a chronic surge can heighten your risk of depression, heart disease, and obesity. However, if you stick to a schedule, you can feel more in control and rein in those fluctuations. And then third tip, step up your physical activity. Exercise can really help reduce stress. Spending 20 to 30 minutes out in nature can help lower those cortisol levels as well. Tip number 3, reframe your self-talk. Be nice to yourself. Stressors can trigger negative thoughts. So to reverse those effects, try taking 4 to 5 deep breaths. Then reframe those thoughts so that you feel less catastrophic. An example, I'm feeling very anxious about what's going on around me, but I'm taking as many precautions as I can to keep me and my family safe. This too shall pass. Tip number 5, avoid emotional isolation. Interacting with other people, whether it's a phone call, a video chat, or a text message, can really ease the symptoms of stress and help you to cope better. Reach out to your neighbors or an elderly friend with an offer to prepare a meal, pick up a prescription, walk their dog. Those can help you feel a lot more in control. And that's helpful, which makes you feel more positive and optimistic. And then the most important, which is the hardest one for me, and that's avoid stress eating. While digging into a pint of ice cream, my favorite Ben & Jerry's, or another treat that's high in fat and sugar, that may temporarily distract you from stress. Indulging will not stomp out the source of that stress. If you're dealing with a complicated emotion, rather than actual hunger, calling a friend, walking, doing something another non-eating activity will help you feel better than that pint-sized sugar-laden pick-me-up, which you'll pay for later. Those are some great tips. Thank you, Ms. Douglas, for sharing those slides with us today. Don't forget, this week on Thursday starts our textbook return. We'll have things from the PE locker rooms ready, bagged and ready to give out. We'll have awards that some of you have earned, your certificates. It's an opportunity for you to get all your stuff turned in. Don't forget, this coming Thursday, we start with seniors. And then next week, the schedule will be for all of our underclassmen. This Thursday, remember, last name A through G, 8 o'clock. H through P, 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock is for last names Q through Z. Ms. Freeman posted on Twitter and in social media a copy of how to go on online on Destiny and find out what it is you still need to turn into the library. And I will send that out later today on a MyDS email. So all of you can be able to follow the step-by-step directions to see what you have checked out that you need to be able to bring in. And now for our seniors, lots of news. First, our senior shout-outs. Congratulations first to Miss Abigail Verdell. Abby says her accomplishment is writing a persuasive essay for Miss Gamboa. Her favorite memory, the first day pep rally and lunch in Mr. Garcia's room, being in link crew, mock trial, and all the sports games. Her plans after high school are to major in political science at Sac State. And her staff shout-out, Miss Gutierrez, Madam Sung, Miss Morin, Mr. Atkins, Miss Gilbert, Ms. Flores, Mr. Bowman, Mr. Gertzen, and Miss Elvira for being awesome. And Mr. Buck for putting up with me all 4 years. And finally, Mr. Garcia for being the father figure I never had. Our second senior shout out, our spotlight is on Samuel Gomez. His accomplishment, graduating with all of his friends. His favorite memory, all the fun moments my friends and I had at lunch. His plans after high school, attend COD for 2 years, and then transfer to Cal State Pomona for architecture. His staff shout out, Mr. Schlosser, Mr. Leanhard, Ms. Mendoza, and Mr. Hildebrand for always being there to help me. And this coming Friday at 6 p.m., something special. It's called A Rockin' Farewell, and it's a tribute to all of our students in the Coachella Valley, looking for all of our graduates, the class of 2020. It is a musical performance from some professionals and some high school garage bands from all of our schools. There'll be some messages from celebrities. It's a free concert that'll be on YouTube, so you can tune in. I have the link listed here. This is out on all of our social media as well, and I'll include this in an email to your MyDS, but it's an opportunity to highlight our local musicians. And congratulations are in order. Every year, the Riverside County office and the superintendent for the county announces the Top Scholars Awards. It's a very prestigious award, and they look at the top summa cum laude students, and they are looking to identify the top students to represent on the all-star team for not only GPA, but for awards you've received, your extracurricular activities, and your volunteerism. And I'm proud to announce that the 3 Indio High School top scholars being recognized in the 15th annual Riverside County Top Scholars Awards Recognition Program are Jesus Gonzalez, Jenny Cortez, and Samantha Cardenas. Congratulations in your selection for the 15th Annual County Academic Awards, and you'll be hearing more from Dr. White, our county superintendent, very shortly as she sends out congratulatory notices and some certificates. Also, graduation day. You can find details on the district website. We will be posting information for you later this week. I'm meeting with city officials and police department officials this Wednesday so that we can iron out our details to make sure our plan is all approved and ready. But on June 10th, we are moving the virtual broadcast. Instead of 7:30, the broadcast will be at 4, because at 7:30, we're inviting our seniors to come for a drive-through ceremony to receive your diploma. We will have your cover and your diploma here, and we'll be doing just like we did cap and gown distribution. It's 1 car per family. You'll be coming into the parking lot. We think at this time you'll probably be coming in by the marquee and going in reverse like we did cap and gown, because we have a plan for where we want to have the drive-through to be able to happen. But you'll drive by, the car will stop, you will be able to come out, walk across the stage, your name called, receive your diploma, and have that presented, a photo opportunity. And we're excited to do that. So we'll have some more information for you in the next couple of days once we get all the approvals done for our plan. We have a map drawn, and we just have to make sure everything has been formally approved. And thank you today to Miss Jenny, the manager, and Miss Samantha at Circle K down at Clinton, and Fred Waring on the corner. They put together and sponsored a beautiful banner to honor Indio High School class of 2020. It is hanging inside the store, and they are inviting you anytime to come and take your picture. They love that you're coming down there. We took them one of the Rajah Spirit foam fingers so that you could use that to point your name out. As you see here, Jesus and Nathan and Adolfo are pointing out their names on the poster. You can see that there. We want you to be able to go down and point to your name and take a picture. Also, they've asked me to tell you that this coming Friday from 9 in the morning until 5 in the afternoon, they have an easy up that will be out in the parking lot. The banner will be out there so that you could take your picture with it, but vendors are providing some wonderful little treats and surprises, and so we invite you down there this coming Friday to take your picture with that banner, point your name out, and be honored and recognized by some of our local vendors. Our salute today is to girls basketball, and we are proud of their outstanding work this year, their efforts in making it, winning DVL and making it into CIF. What a phenomenal team they were. And here you see some of the photos of their exciting season. What a great job they've done. Girls, if you'd like to sign up next year, it's an opportunity for you to be part of a growing and winning team. And some jokes for you on behalf of our girls basketball team. Why did Cinderella fail at basketball? Because she would run away from the ball. And where is a basketball player's favorite place to eat? Dunkin' Donuts, of course. Good job. Thank you for those jokes, and thank you, ladies, for such a great year and a great season. Our final thoughts for the day, of course, as we round off this, getting close to the end of the year for our seniors, I have to pull some Disney quotes because my favorite thing. And I really like this one from the movie Aladdin. Like so many things, it is not what's on the outside, but what's on the inside that counts. Remember, you have everything it takes on the inside for you to be successful and to move into your future. We're proud of you and the hard work you've done, and we wish you the best. And so with that, I will see all of you tomorrow on the broadcast. Have a great afternoon and evening.